That's the oil filter I bought, and that's my brand new oil pan, the $756 oil pan. That's the one I showed in the first video. even better. At least I secure myself. So much for that one. I was trying to get, actually, hold on a second. Let me back that up. Yeah, I messed up on that one. Actually, that one messed me up. I tried that. I had to get three different compressors. The last one was the biggest. It did work, but it's still too time consuming. I only got the fluid like somewhere close to the bottom, so I gave up. So I sent it back. Not only that, let me get my stupid ass. This right here is, I was trying to drain the engine oil with that. It almost worked though. It went down into the engine exactly just right. It fits perfectly, but the performance was not good. It was too lame. It's like, put it this way, I thought it was a manual pump and a pneumatic. I wind up getting the pneumatic by itself, and that cost me to spend an X amount of money. I got my refund from Lowe's hardware store. I got my refund. So it's like I got most of my money back. That blue hose I got underneath there, well, I couldn't find a receipt for it, so that's about $19. I'll keep it. I might need it anyway. But the thing is, this right here, the EWK, oh, one of those places, it had a metal piece that was down into it. Let's see if I can find it. It's not this, it's on the other side. Let me see if I can find it. Nah, not that one. Not that one. I think it's on this side right here. All right, you see that bolt at the bottom? Yeah, that was way down in the bottom. That top part, it was just dangling and spinning around. They did not put this thing together when I ordered it. So I had to take out all those screws going around in a circle, and I put it together myself, and it worked. It worked 100%, but still, they kind of lied a little bit. Turning them valves, well, I tried adjusting the pressure. I realized that I got to turn it on all the way. You probably might say, since, yeah, that was my first time buying one of those. So I guess you have to cut it off, turn it in off position, and let the compressor build up here, and then release it again. Yeah, I kind of tried that, but you know, I don't really feel like putting up with it. It still took too long. It was pumping oil pretty good on the third compressor I bought, the biggest one, but I didn't feel like putting up with it anymore. So not only that, I ordered the wrong one. I wanted the manual and the pneumatic. This is pneumatic by itself, and that will cause me to spend extra money on a compressor, and I did not want one. So here we go. So I sent that back. That one, that's going back. That's going back to where it came from. I think them things are pretty good. I saw the videos. I ordered those already. I showed you underneath the bed. No, wait a minute. It's up here somewhere. There it is somewhere. This is it. This is it right here. I got those. I already got enough for my truck. It's just that black one on the right side. It's rubber and it's flexible. I didn't want that. Western Express did not have any more of those, so I had to get stuck with that. I'm buying those for spare. So, alright, oh shit, what next? It's more like, alright, this one, it says return started. 13.5 liter. I did that yesterday. Took it back to UPS. I took it to UPS in my mom's hometown. Now this one arriving Monday. I ordered actually two of them, because this one is both pneumatic and manual. It's by 4 uncles. 6.5 liter. Well, according to the YouTube videos, I saw it, but I'm gonna try and imitate what they did. I'm gonna compare this one to this one. This one right here. This one is somewhat cheaper. It's just manual by itself. I don't need to use it now. I already used the other one. But the thing is, since Lowe's said that the drain plug on the oil pan is not working, they cannot drain the oil. But now, since I got the brand new oil pan, they're gonna put it on, and I just showed it to you. That's the oil pan with the brand new Detroit oil filter sitting on the tool bench. I took it up from the top of the ceiling and gave it to the mechanic guy. Hold on for a second, this should be alright. Put this on right there. So I'm comfortable getting both of these right now, but I'm not keeping both of them, since, you know, them idiots kinda, you have no idea what the hell is waiting for you when you order something from Amazon, especially eBay. eBay messed up. Everybody's complaining about them. I don't waste my time with them. Amazon seemed to be alright, but that EWK oil extractor, it seemed like somebody did not do their homework. They didn't put it together. I had to fish it out. I had to take off the top, take it out, just like how I showed you. and then I had to put it back together, and it did work 100%, but it just was not fast enough. It's either that. Not only that, they did not give, they give instructions on the website, they show you the video, but they ain't telling the truth all the way. They forgot to tell you how many pounds of pressure you're gonna need to suck the oil out from the air compressor. Plus, that was pneumatic only. If it was like a hand pump, I would have done it, but stuck being a pneumatic. They only show you how to extract it and put the oil back into the oil pan, in the waste container. So that one, I had a good reason to get rid of it. So I'm getting two of these. I'm getting this one and the other one Monday. Both of them Monday. I think it's that one and this one. So this one is supposed to be Mighty Vac, but they got it under another name, Super Fast Tracing. It's supposed to be Mighty Vac. I never tried none of these before. This is my first time doing it. Actually, the one I'm sending back, that's my first one. So I did get a chance to pull some oil out the engine. Yes, I stuck, not with this. I stuck the tube down. I did exactly. Yes, I did get some oil. I only got like 2 quarts. Only 2 quarts of oil on the third compressor. It was a DeWalt. One of them yellow compressors, stands about that tall. It's about 4 feet, 5 feet tall. The compressor is like 5 feet tall or so. And I had it sitting right here. I had it laying down right here, up against the seat. And it's even quieter than the smaller ones. It was yellow and black, just like that inverter right there. That compressor weighed it was just as heavy as me. It was almost a little bit, it was like under, somewhere like 130 pounds, I don't know. But that compressor did work pretty good. It was sucking the oil out, but I guess, I don't know, it's like it was getting too dark. And you're right, it was a heavy duty compressor, made for commercial, not just commercial vehicles, made for anything. You could use it for RVs, you could use it for bus, you could use it for semis, you could use it for motorcycles, cars, and everything. It was heavy duty. It said heavy duty, but for some reason it was not fast. But this, I've seen the video, the YouTube video, where that Mexican guy was going like this. He said you pump it a few times and then you wait. You let the pressure ooze the fluid out. You watch the fluid inside the tube. But the air compressor, I don't know. It's like, I tried the 2.5 gallon tank and then the 6 gallon tank. The 6 gallon tank was a little bit better. Wasn't good enough. The last one was a 15 gallon tank, 225 pounds, which was pretty good. But I don't know, it's like, I wanted the manual. I did not want to put up with a compressor. Plus, that third one was too big and I didn't plan on keeping it. Plus, I said, you know what, I wasted enough time experimenting. I wasted a lot of money on 3 different compressors, but I did get my refund on all 3 of them. I sent them back and I got my refund. So I got back all the money I spent, including the electrical card, the 12 GOG. I don't know what it was, 12 GOG or something like that. Yes, I got my money back. All of those hundreds of dollars, yeah. So I'm more into this. I think I want to try this one. This one's not only cheaper, it's simple. It's like, this is all manual. I feel comfortable with this one. This one looks stronger and more plain. This one, it's the same thing, but hold on a second. This one is the same thing, but it's got the pneumatic side, just like the other one I tried. It's both of them. I'm gonna have to see which one of them is better. If this one is better, then I'll keep it. If the other one is better, well, if both of them are the same, I guess maybe I'll keep this one because it's got the pneumatic. But if this one is kind of lame, even though this is 6.5 liters, and this one is a little bit bigger. Not the four uncles. This one right here, super fast tracing, supposed to be mighty vac. This one is bigger, so I'm thinking this must have more raw power to it. This should hold more oil, and this is suitable for this truck. And the tubes look a little bit fatter. I feel more comfortable with that one. This one is even cheaper, but all I could say is, you know, now since I spent $756 for this new oil pan, Loves can now work on it. But between me, Loves, and Freightliner, it seems like I'm the one that's going to be draining the oil now. Just this one time, I need to get past this because it's my first time doing this part, and also my first time trying to drain the oil. I almost got it done, but anyways, all them oil jugs you saw in the first video, they're being used right now. The Valvoline and the Pennzoil, yeah. All of that clutter I had right here, yes, it's going into the truck right this very second. And that oil pan is also going under the truck, the one I just bought this morning. So I got both of these. I got this and the other one coming to me in the mail anyways. I'm still going to keep this. I'm going to keep it. I am getting an oil change by Loves right now, but I'm going to do it by myself next time. I'm keeping this, and the next time I need an oil change, I'm going to stop it at 35,000 instead of 40. Or you see, I'm already past due. I'm like 5,000 miles past due. So Western Express want their oil change. They want the truck oil change at 48,000. That's perfect with me. That's what I was thinking. So they land right on the money. The Freightliner book, the owner's manual, says 60,000. I'm not too sure. I don't want to go with that. At the start, a brand new truck can handle that kind of abuse, yes. At the start. As it starts to go past, when it hits 200,000 miles, it's considered a used truck, like they say. Yeah, you do want to change the oil more frequently. In my case, I'm a baby and pamper this bitch. I'm thinking 38,000 or 40,000. Maybe 35 if I feel like it. I don't care. I'm going to pamper it silly. I'm going to replace filter. I don't care. Because all of that brutality. I understand that I changed the oil on time. But, you know, the way I feel about this truck, I want it secured all the way. I want to give it TLC. But anyways, Love's got it this time. I ran into an accident. They cannot change the oil because the oil pan on this truck is recall. It has recall, so I had to buy another one. They said they cannot get past the oil change because the drain plugs won't come out, and they've been having issues with other trucks just like this. So I took it upon myself to get me a new one. I said, why not just knock it out and get it out of the way? But anyways, Love's got it this time. I told him that the torque pounds should be, well, Freightliner said that the foot, what do you call it? The torque pounds is supposed to be 40. Well, Love said that it's 39 or 38. It's like 45 for the aluminum and 33 for the plastic. 33 foot-pounds or something like that, torque pounds. So the plastic one I got should be 33 pounds. I told him about it. So it's like no more oil changes coming from anybody. I'm doing it because when $700 come out of my pocket, I'm the one that knows what to do with this truck now. because Freightliner said that them other tech mechanics that worked on it, they use impact guns, and that ripped it out. It's too strong. They didn't waste their time doing it the right way by turning it by hand. So now, since it's me buying this truck and I'm going on authority, I'll do it as I please. I don't care if I'm still in the hands of Western Express. They did let me fix this truck on my own. Yes, they done that. I got past the fuel filter and everything else. But I mean, half of it. Excuse me, certain things. But man, I'm doing the oil change next time for sure. It's either, if this doesn't work, then I'll go underneath the truck and drain the oil, because I did that in Illinois and it didn't work. It couldn't work because the plugs were defect. And now Love's is running into the same thing I did, and they couldn't drain the oil, so they had to change the whole oil pan. They didn't take the oil pan off yet. That brand new oil pan is still sitting there. They didn't finish it yet. So that brown box you saw, that's a Detroit oil filter. I bought that. They are so easy to change, man. It's much simpler than the fuel filter. It's quicker and easier. You could get it done almost in seconds, less than 60 seconds. The oil filter I'm talking about. I don't know if I said oil filter. That's a Detroit oil filter. But the fuel filter, it's also easy, but it's a little bit more complex. It takes more time. It takes a while longer. Alright, I'm at 27 minutes. The fuel filter is still easy to do. I did it pretty good. But the oil filter is more simple. It's always at the top. And they also got a secondary fuel filter. They said that the reason why they didn't touch it is because they had a back order shortage across the country and they couldn't get none. So they hesitate on friggin' purchasing. I'll tell you what, maybe next time I'll probably order my stuff from Amazon. I'll order the secondary fuel filter, which hasn't been changed in probably 2 years. I don't know, maybe 1 or 2 years. I'm going to go ahead and get that from some website. I don't know. Or if Freightliner doesn't have it, I'm going to order it from the website, just like I ordered them other parts. But anyways, I guess the first video was short, the second one is long. So I guess well, the thing is, I just came back from time off. Oh, that empty trailer I carried with me, yes, I held it hostage for like 4 days now, almost a whole week. I still got it. They're not crybabying about it. I got the kingpin lock on it. It's in a convenience store truck stop. I even saw another Western Express truck up in there. It's right in the hometown where I live. But cancel using this for now because Love's got it. I needed a new oil pan anyway, so I might as well knock out all that crap instead of me doing all that hard work. The next time I'm going to do it with this, the second time. But right now, Love's got it. Love's got it under control. I'm not going to do all that heavy work and drain it because the plugs don't work. Let them do it this time. Next time, I'm going to do it myself. It's going to be easier. If this doesn't do it good, then I'll go underneath the truck and pull them plugs. And I should have it smooth and quick. Also, I got this. I got that. And what else? I got the third one over there, the smaller one. I got 3 drain pans. So instead of me keeping this on my truck, I'm going to keep it at my mom's house, all 3 of them. Whenever I'm ready for an oil change, I'll come home, grab it, do my oil change in the alley side right next to Wendy's. That little alley with the bushes, the trees, and the parking lot. I'll do my oil change over there and I got it. Or maybe I'll come to the house, do an oil change up somewhere behind a Target store, like up in Illinois or wherever the hell I feel like it. And I got it simple and made. Next time it's gonna be pretty easy, pretty smooth. Yes, like I said, it might be slow. It's gonna be slow because there's too many liters, there's too many gallons in this. It ain't slow, but it's gonna be time consuming. But I'd rather buy it anyways. Or I hate to talk so much. Anyway, I can drain the oil now. I can go underneath the truck and drain the oil. I tried it already, but now since I got a new oil pan, it's easy to do now. So it has to be done by me, because them other ones touching this truck, they're gonna abuse it and mess it up, and then $700 not only gonna go to waste, I ain't gonna get a chance to change the oil by Loves or anybody. So I'm doing it. All right, enough of the talking. It's 31 minutes. I don't think I want to drive y'all crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this video for right now. If I got anything else to say, you know what, maybe I'll shoot the third video when they put it on, and that's about it. All right, I'll check y'all later.